I created this series of adult nightlights to serve as a foil to nyctophobia, fear of the dark. These objects of fear and fascination are leftover shrinky-dinks from paintings that I've been creating. I figure putting them in these nightlights will inoculate them in some ways and take away their power. On the road to a haunted house on 93rd Street in Topeka, Kansas, I found this totem pole, a giant catfish head on a fence post, shriveled and ancient. My friend from Kansas, Keith, had a tracheotomy surgically implanted in his throat to keep him from overeating, he said. He was a huge fat guy that hardly ever left his apartment. Vance on Vance grave. Shrinky-dink church, the Gauss Church, abandoned and now reconstructed here in this nightlight. Nightlight with glowing nightlight, an homage to contemporary art. Fridge as portal through which my spirit might pass someday to visit the owner. Pickled punk from the 3rd floor of the Washburn University Science Building. Trenton, my brother dancing in the wheat fields of Kansas, escaped from the insane asylum. Playground car on spring. Disembodied hand with slingshot. Nuclear candies which have melted the very nightlight on which they're embedded. We had a whole bucket of these strange phosphorescent candies in our food storage in the basement of our Topeka house. Flashlight. I cut a little hole in the nightlight so the electronics underneath show through. A giant ice cream cone that seemed to almost serve as a portal to another world. My father and I fashioned this skull with an eyeball that would fall out, hanging on a string to scare old folks during my grade school Halloween parade. Anatomical doll inviting us into his body. A shrinky-dink fridge which serves as another portal, or the spirit of the artist to pass in and out of. I believe in confronting fears, not stifling them or ignoring them. I like to deal with them. For example, my entire series of adult nightlights has become a form of autotherapy in which I confront a fear of electricity which I've had ever since I was a kid. The wiring, plugging in and out, playing with cords, almost tempting fate, hoping that one of my kids won't make that electrifying mistake that my brother made when he was a little kid. But I still hope a faint, haunted spirit resides within them.